Let's get a move on. Boom. Oh, I took it away. Yeah. So it's a rare sight to have like 50 people in the lobby. We're the Patriots. Last team was like 7 men. We lost them all to nothing but enemies. Oh, that means everyone here's dead. Oh, so they all lived. These will get to the last men standing. If anyone knows if you're gonna be watched or anyone, bring as much people. We need 50. We need to be a full 50-player lobby. Bring everyone. We're all gonna have. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 10. We had 11. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. We lost 4. We lost 4 men. This is absurd. Serious.
Just give up. Stop resisting.
The area moves automatically save. Since our area is also automatically save. Oh, rush ahead. Everyone make it, everyone. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I was about to die. Of course, it is the most optimal choice, especially we can have up to. We have 7 players in one lobby. Ding dong, yeah, beat it well, it makes a ding dong. I actually want that. It's actually mine. I have the most wind here. I know what I'm gonna be doing. We lost like a lot more. I'm not sure how much men there is left. We have sure lost a lot of them. this is perfect place to hide. Dang it. I was expecting to come from.
Here, let me find the... There we go.
That's fine. I got this. Game.
Just stay out of sight. It's not that hard.
Yeah, you know what I was doing, pal? Exactly that. Luckily, it's pretty hard.
Back into the fire you go.
Yahoo! I know, right? Expect Bubble to come over there anyway. Ah! For this part. This team is actually stronger than ever. It's actually built for this job. Let's go. No. You know, I have a very bad feeling about this. I killed Bro! No! No! What the f... No! Oh. No! No! We lost the bond. It's very unfortunate. No! You ruined it all for all of us. So fake, yes. You ruined it all. Now the works 5. We had 11 men. And now it's 5.
Look out the window. Look at the shark outside the window. Look at the pretty creature. Observe its majestic form. Look at its eyes. Look at its many beautiful eyes. Look at its eyes.
Big E, why would you do that? Your barnacle has. Right, ding dong, you did be there, where I make that ding dong, what the fuck? Dang it! there was just enough lockers. Oh. 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 I want that. Lost one man. One was lost. One was lost. One was lost, man. Lost one. Ah.
Hey, welcome! Sorry, friend. I don't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
Alright, don't hit me with the link. Come on.
Hey, key cards on the table.
I have to keep.
Naturally. Hi. It's you. I saw you.
He dead! Okay, I'm still alive. We had 11, and now we're only through. Now we're only 4 with 1 behind. We got popped. Ow! I wanted that stinker. Know what? thought only 4 was gonna stand. Call paying attention to doors. Only 3 stand halfway through the game. This is no good. That was the most fastest way to beat that part. did in like in 2 to 3 minutes max. Fancy. Ah, dude, I was dead. Oh, dude, I
Already?
shut up, mate. I'm paying my work back.
That one seemed a bit different than normal. Huh. Wonder what's up with that.
Shut up, mate. We're bribing the ferry, man. Please don't be that much. 30. It's fine. 600. We're going back. We're going down. We're going down to 600.
Back into the fray.
Yeah. Like question. I don't like losing. Like I'm halfway there, and I'm not gonna get another 13, whatever it is. 600 Robux. Nice. Dude, the only 2 lockers I saw were taken so quick. Now, if I don't find a light source, I'm probably gonna struggle the last half of the match. Bet I hate that. Big doofus, I heard that. Oh! Come on, let's guide this team through. Oh, this was perfect. Where's the other dude? Oh, there you are. Dude, now it's only 2 because someone fell. I'm just gonna revive, but I did like twice. Oh, hold on, I'm going, pal. I'm coming. That's it. Alright. Story, only 2. I couldn't find another locker guy. I start running forward, so I'll go something. Oh, looking like a true nasty. fake. Looking like a true master. First restart. If we can find anything. I can't afford to mess with twice. This is the third time. I can't afford to do it. I'll go. Here we go. Hello? Oh, there you go. Alright, good now. Lock in, lock in, lock dead. dang it, only one. At the end of the game, only one. What? Why did you die? Oh, this will be mine. Why did I revive 3 times for my team to do bull? To do bullshit. had 11 soldiers. We had 11 couples. That lived door 65. Till we lost one man at door 62. The battle, and then we lost one. We lost that one at the battle of the Angler. Everyone else lived. And then we lost another one at the battle. Another battle. And then we lost another guy at the Battle of Pandemonium. Now it's time to get democracy. We must get liberty. We must be free from this. It's just horrible. We must avenge everyone that's died, passed away because of these battles, these animals, living animals. That was fun. Lonely. I've never done it lonely. I've done it. What is lonely, man? Back to the lobby. Y'all suck, man. Y'all quickly died. You're like all disassembled halfway through the game. Let's see what lonely is anyway. Y'all couldn't even be competent with trying to stay alive. Y'all just died like really quick. Lonely. Start a team of 4 and escape the blast as last one standing. Dude, that's just gotta suck. You're going the entire game with a group of 11, mind you. This was 11, a crew of 11 that died only at door 69. You can't lie to me. This was horrible. That was a whole, like, dude, that had to be the most inconvenient fight. We'll also fear the Battle of Saratoga. What the? We'll also fear the Battle of Saratoga. Oh no! 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 He's gonna come? No, he's not. Too afraid? What? Wait, I killed him! Never mind. I killed him anyway. Bring it on. But it lost so terrible. He even died to my AoE of wolf. Well, that's shit. Oh. No, fam. I'm nigga. What is up? That's exactly what's going on. Hello, my name is Zacharias, and I'm gonna throw you in the trash bin. Is that's fine with you? Stop. Hey. 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 What the? Trying to make it worthwhile. What the fuck? I am the nerd. I am. Dude, what the fuck? How to do this? What the? Why is it you? Why are you here? Oh, JP move. Hard to get. Stop it. I don't like this individual. Back. Like back in my day. I need JP. You don't need it. You want it. I want cape. I purchased it myself. I look at you. What is up with? Why? I've done nothing but sit there and done absolutely dumb fucking nothing to you. What did that die? What? He's lagging! Swear to God, this guy starts targeting me. I did nothing! Nothing to you! You just straight up chose to fight me! Okay. No sunlight. Why the hell are you dressed in that now? Oh! Do a flip! Do a long ass flip. Yeah! Yo! Oh my God. No, I'm not fighting you again. You lost to me twice. Lost to me once. Come on, I'll make it fair. My mother-in-law? I'm always afraid to take a dump. Everybody, come make my way. Make my way. Walk together through the weather, whatever. Doesn't matter. Send me Nolan if you. All if you want me down the stars. Aim wrong, aim wrong, aim wrong. Imagine, and I was listening. I won't stand up. What's up, Hydro? What the hell? Whip, whip, whip. That means no. Stupid. Stupid. I know I. At least I can explain a more fun way, like going around flinging people. I guess we will. Oh, back out. Shit. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, what? What did you do? Okay, what do you want? What do you want? So you walked up to me. What is it? Hey, what the hell? Easy. Oh no, you sound like William. You cannot be talking. Looks like it sounds like a perfect time for you to jump in. Especially when you both have ult. Alright, man, I'm in. You stop stealing my cone. I swear to God, I can't even have a cone on my hand without you guys copying me. It's my original business. That's nothing. Oh, don't break it! I'll back that like 2 meters. And he is out of the park. Oh, yeah, he's really dead. But I said. Hey, what the hell? Target the drone. Ah! McLaren. Oh shit. Dang it, I'm trying to cancel it. Give me one. Ah! I'm not doing shit. I'm getting you. Yes! Money! Oh, ah shit! Oh, fudge! Mama Louise. Mama Louise. Mama Louise. Stop it, Mike. Stop it. I wanna be too late. Actually, no. Even in lag spikes. Typical. Oh, Flippy got you! I think it's in the middle bet. Hey, what's up, Mike? I'm good. We can be 2-2. Perfect! Oh! Yes! Stop this fool! Woohoo! Yippee! Yippee! You know, that's awesome. Let him cook you! Oh, yeah, my guy's dead. Ah! Here's old Santa. Santa, is that you? Santa. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Looks like one of them is back. Watch this. No. Oh no, looks like Santa Claus is gonna get me. Are you? Nah, not in my days. Back in my days. Really? Oh! I cannot get. Oop! Are you serious? I can actually get up. I'm actually subjected to die. You know what this is like? How the f did I miss? Oh, I got this. Table flip, table flip. I know, you idiot! You ruined it. Oh. I didn't do it on I did it on accident. Like, get out, pal. Did it on mere accident. Unknown. I was gonna do it because this guy was gonna murder me really bad. Like, man, I popped off. Get. Throw away no skill streak because I used it. You big doofus! You had time to move. You saw me. Are you serious, my pal? Are you serious? Alright, go on, check this out. Are you serious? Alright, check this out. Ow. just. Oh! Whoever did that, kill your. What was I thinking? I don't have sometimes. Like chicken. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now I'm egg. I know it's dead. I used to how it lives. Like, egg. Whoop. I'm too fat. I'm too fat. What is up, pal? What the fuck? Ow. What is? Oh. Dang it! Damn, what was that? Ow, my big H. What is on your back? Or there's two moons. Dip. Got you. Oh my god! Real. Ah! Oh no! The man behind the slaughter. He's real. And looks like he's dead. Perfect! Perfect! Oh. Got him. Come on, no, you can cook. Not for right here up till the end of the night. Why doesn't the hero right now? So look at him. Ew! That was 3 different ways to die. What is up? Bye. Where might go, huh? She went to grandma? Oh. Okay. Look what you did. Oh, no, no. Leave him alone. Oh, get up. What the? Oh, let's go.
You were getting lucky.
My health. Please stop my health. Bro, you had yours. You're mean. You're big mean, bro. You're big mean. You know that Hydra. You're big mean. Big mean. Oh, I want hug. I want hug actually. Oh. That's right. Wait, what's this? Can't even type on that. Second about Mr. McLaren. Yeah, what's up with you? I don't give a damn, you popped off. Oh, yeah, get up! Oh, wait, that's not good. Charge over. Ooh, back up! Oh my god. Alright, going downtown, pal. You ruined it. Oh, sir, I have a question. Mr. President. Who is the president? Step up, step up. Step up, step up. What's the not the name? Oh wait. Owie. Oh man, I want to use my last turn. See if you kind of waited it out. Oh, we get nowhere in my body. Come on, no, we got those duels. We did a lot. What? Dude, my hose is disintegrating. Oh. Yes, I managed to stall it out just for August. I managed to stall just. No! I just barely. No, you don't need ult. I think you used all you had died. So long. Ow. 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 Honestly, the weakest with the one with red. It's red. I can't live. I like him. My bad, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'll try to do something. Bring it up. My bad. I didn't mean start murdering me. Gotta close it. Owie. Stop. Don't try to murder me. No, that's not nice. Especially with you. You just want to murder me. What? You lied now, huh? If I'm not already, I barely survived damage. God knows what. Could complain, you big complainer, I swear to God. So you're lag now? Yeah, you are. Uh-huh. What proof do you have then? When? I actually like. I think it is sick. Yes.
Super Mario 64 is one of the best-selling video games ever made. Released for the Nintendo 64 on June 23, 1996, it debuted in Japan on the 23rd, and later in North America on September 29th. Being one of the launch titles for the Nintendo 64 console, Super Mario 64 was a gaming revolution to say the least. The console literally introduced a whole new dimension into the playing field and forever changed the course of gaming. So let's talk about the game's iceberg. This is the ultimate Super Mario 64 iceberg. Created by Reddit user ShadowNX720, this is honestly the biggest iceberg I've seen for Super Mario 64 that isn't complete nonsense.
Hey, a little more.
Now, if you aren't familiar with the iceberg format, this is how it works. The way an iceberg works is that the farther you go down in the tiers, the more obscure and unknown the material on the iceberg is.
Unknown?
So for example, things like backwards long jumping would be at the very top, and absolutely crazy and unheard of things would be at the very bottom. Another thing to keep in mind is that there's probably going to be some entries that I leave out of the video because I assume that everybody already knows about it. Like, I don't think I need to mention that you can beat the game with 120 stars. Another thing to keep note of is that the green submissions are the ones that only exist in the DS version of Super Mario 64. I'm also going to be including a confidence meter in the bottom left, ranging from 0 to 5, with 5 being me being very confident in what I'm talking about, and then 0 having absolutely no idea how accurate my explanation really is. This video is going to split the different sections of the iceberg into video chapters to keep the video nicely organized throughout. Have an interesting entry not included on the list? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, let's begin. Every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized. There have been many videos made about this phenomenon, and believe it or not, it does have some truth to it. A vast portion of it is creepypasta material, but the portion of it that isn't a creepypasta refers more to the fact that Nintendo's experimental AI adapts and creates a slightly altered version of the game tailored to the specific owner's copy. Unfortunately though, this Nintendo experimental AI isn't actually real, and this creepypasta is nothing more than fiction. It really does feel like it though. Copy sold for $1.5 million. As you could probably guess, there was a copy of Super Mario 64 sold for $1.5 million. On July 12, 2021, an ultra-rare first edition copy of Super Mario 64 sold at an auction for an astonishing $1.56 million. This copy of the game is so valuable because, for one, it was the first ever print of the game, and secondly, it has never been opened and never played. This copy is probably the closest thing you could get to a perfect copy of Super Mario 64. Every SM64 review is the same. I really don't know what this entry is about. I looked pretty hard, but if I were to guess, I'm going to assume that it's probably some niche copypasta or something, but that's really as far as my knowledge goes. The A Button Challenge. The A Button Challenge is one of the most insane and legendary gaming challenges to ever come out of a game, and on paper, the challenge is fairly simple. You have to beat Super Mario 64 without pressing the A button at all, not even once. Bismuth has been documenting this challenge for over a year now, and he has since uploaded a full collection of all of the 8 parts combined, and the full video is over 5 hours in length. It is seriously honorable work, but I don't have the time to talk about one entry in the whole video, so we need to keep going. Eternal Star. I'm also not entirely sure about what this entry could be referring to, but it might be this short film called Eternal Star. Uploaded in August of 2020, the video is a short film centered around the statue in the courtyard, where Mario gives the statue a green star, I guess? And then Luigi comes out of it and pretty much knocks Mario out cold. There's a good chance that this could more likely be referring to a specific star in the game or something, but I couldn't find anything else about it. Hey guys, I'm currently editing this right now, and I just now realized that this is what Eternal Star actually means. So yeah, please ignore that last random ass short film. References in Mario Odyssey. There is a lot of references to Super Mario 64 all throughout Super Mario Odyssey. From entering paintings to literally having the castle's courtyard in the game, there's well over 25 different individual nods to Super Mario 64 throughout Super Mario Odyssey. Some of them are basic connections, like finding Yoshi on the castle roof, and some of them are pretty obscure, like Bowser's memories in the game of his encounters with Mario way back in Super Mario 64. Some of these aren't really references more than they are reoccurring characters in the Mario franchise, like Peach's castle itself, but you get the idea. GigaLeak content. From March of 2018 all the way to July of 2020, 10 main sets of data from Nintendo were leaked all over websites like 4chan. The term GigaLeak mainly refers to the second leak on July 24th, which was 3 gigabytes in size. The leaks are believed to be from companies contracted by Nintendo in the design of the consoles, but there's nothing really confirming this. The sheer size of the leak is absolutely massive and later led to some pretty insane discoveries, but we'll talk about that later on. L is Real 2401. You can't really cover obscure Mario content without covering this. Over 24 years after Super Mario 64's release, the mystery behind this infamous sign in the courtyard finally became a solved case, and it's all in the name of the entry. L is Real 2401 is legendary. It really was the biggest mystery surrounding Super Mario 64, and for a very long time, it was the ultimate grounds for speculation and myth. But due to the GigaLeak that I mentioned earlier, the community was finally able to have a definitive conclusion to the myth. And it actually turned out to be true. Luigi was not only found in the beta leak for the game, but there were also uncompressed voice lines from Luigi as well as many other characters. Take a listen.
That's delicious. Oh, mamma mia.
Star Road. Not really all that sure why this is on the list, but Star Road is a really popular ROM hack for Super Mario 64 created by Skelix. Released in December of 2011 in the form of a release trailer, the ROM hack featured a whole new playing experience as well as 130 stars as opposed to the original game's 120. The task for Star Road is also really fun to watch. Last Impact. Last Impact is another ROM hack for Super Mario 64, created by Kaze Emmanuar in September of 2016. The ROM contains 130 stars, technically 131, but the last star doesn't actually raise your star count, 12 power-ups, and Mario only has 6 health as opposed to 8. The ROM borrows several different aspects of the Super Mario Galaxy games, mostly noticeable with the power-ups. There's many other interesting things about Last Impact, but I'm going to move on for the sake of time. Yoshi after 120 stars. I sort of mentioned this earlier, but in Super Mario 64, after collecting all of the 120 stars, you can use the cannon outside of the castle to shoot yourself up to the castle roof. And when you get up there, the player will be greeted by none other than Yoshi. And after talking with him, he then jumps off the castle and is never seen again in the game. Lego Question Mark Block Set. This entry is referring to the Question Block Lego set that was released in 2021, and it's actually a pretty cool Lego set. It features a couple of the worlds from Super Mario 64, even including Peach's castle. The castle is even complete with an interior, even though it's rather tiny. I used to love Legos as a kid, so maybe there's a chance that I'll get around to buying this sometime. 3D All-Stars controversy. On September 18th, 2020, Nintendo released Super Mario 3D All-Stars to the Nintendo Switch. It commemorates the 35th anniversary of the Super Mario franchise, but a lot of people weren't really all that happy with it, and as you could imagine, it sparked a short-lived controversy. Nintendo changed the ported titles, and the most controversial change was that for Super Mario 64, they removed the backwards long jump, making the trick impossible. And as said by King K, here are the biggest complaints related to Mario 64.
No widescreen, audio delay. It's using the patched version, which means there's no backwards long jump and So Long Gay Bowser is out. There's an awful screen smoothing effect that you can't turn off, especially noticeable with the UI and text. And don't you come crying to me about preservation. There is nothing about this collection that screams to me that the goal was about preservation. Nothing.
Sparkling triple jump. I mentioned earlier how if you got all of the stars and went to the castle roof, that you could talk to Yoshi. Well, something I purposefully didn't mention is that after talking to Yoshi, Mario obtains a sparkling triple jump. During the effect, Mario is invincible for the entire duration of the jump when the sparks are present. Royal Raceway. Royal Raceway is a track in Mario Kart 64 that nods to Peach's castle from Super Mario 64. The track unfortunately doesn't go inside of the castle, like with tracks like Bowser's Castle, but it's still a nice little reference. All you can really do here is drive around the area.
Okay.
0 and 1 star.
I know.
This is just alluding to the already well-known fact that you can, in fact, beat Super Mario 64 with 0 and 1 star respectively. There's another entry on this list called 16 star that I'm going to assume points out that you can also beat the game with 16 stars, so I'm going to combine these together.
It says you, and you're the only one. You're the only one get here.
Exactly. por dentro, la impresión del espejo, así como me ves, estás por dentro.
Si alguien dice algo malo de mí, eso es mi diario vivir. Y lo comprendo siempre porque cada persona tiene una individualidad de pensar de una manera específica y entiendo que esa persona no está en el lugar donde estoy yo.
Bueno, entonces vamos a ver la terapia número 3. Esta es la terapia de papel. Yo voy a coger este papel en la mano. Aquí, ¿vale? Entonces tienes que decir algo espantoso. Dile algo. ¡Puta! ¡Ay, se me salió! A mí me lo está diciendo, ¿no? No, a mí no. Narcisista. Frígida. Hija de puta. Ay, hipócrita. Paliducha. No, esta terapia es un fracaso. Admitámoslo, bebamos y vayamos. Soy un papel arrugadito que la habéis destrozado y lo habéis llamado de todo. Vale. Tienes que decir algo hermoso y bonito. Ay, eres una cosita linda. Buena amiga. Buen ser humano. Exitosa. Te amo a tiempo. Te amo a tiempo. Muy bonito. Y ya, por último, tú puedes.
Yo creo que en la vida es importante enfocarse en lo que te hace bien, en lo positivo, en lo que te motiva.
¿Cómo ha quedado este papel? Mucho pedazos. ¿Y tú crees que por mucho que lo estire, por mucho que lo desarrugue, no vamos a quitar las arrugas? No, ¿verdad? Entonces las ofensas no se borran nunca en la vida, se quedan siempre marcadas, como este papel. Al regresar en Secretos de Villanos. No me digas nada de esa persona, ¿sabes por qué? Si yo dejo que ese comentario llegue a mis oídos...
Luigi's Casino. Luigi's Casino is a mini-game from Super Mario 64 DS. Mystery Goomba. On April 4th of 2014, Panenkoic 2012 noticed that something was off about the enemy count when going into Bowser in the Sky. He noticed that Bowser in the Sky loads more objects than seems to be visible in the stage, and in this case, there's actually a third Goomba on a platform that spawns on the death barrier when entering the stage, making the Goomba spawn far below the map. This missing Goomba case only took Panenkoic 2 days to solve, with him making a follow-up video on the 6th of April. Panenkoic's video on this goes more in depth on the technicality of this than I'm going to do here. 121st star. Now, it sounds crazy, but there actually is, in fact, 121 stars in Super Mario 64. On February 8th, 2020, SwankyBox uploaded a video showcasing an extra star he had found inside of the slide on Cool Cool Mountain. The stars seemed to have all resembling properties of a star, and this was a really big deal, but it was unfortunately not a real star. Swanky ended up making an update video on this, and it turns out that the star not existing was due to him using an outdated level editor called Toadstool 64. The issue was mainly due to him extending the level boundaries, which with Toadstool 64 would cause some of the code in the game to break. And in turn, this fake 121st star showed up in the slide on Cool Cool Mountain. SGI content. Super Mario 64 utilizes SGI content within things like the cover art. Super Mario showed up in the game to break. And in turn, Toadstool. The issue to him using an outdated level editor called Toadstool 64 existing was due to him using an update video on this, but it was to have all resembling properties of a star, and this was a really big deal, but it was unfortunately not a real star. Swanky ended up making an update video on this, and it turns out that the star not existing was due to him using an outdated level editor called Toadstool 64. The issue was mainly due to him extending the level boundaries, which with Toadstool 64 would cause some of the code in the game to break. And in turn, this fake 121st star showed up in the slide on Cool Cool Mountain. SGI content. Super Mario 64 utilizes SGI content within things like the cover art for the game. SGI stands for Silicon Graphics, and Silicon Graphics are what's responsible for the incredible cover art for the game that never ended up making it into gameplay for pretty obvious reasons. I'm guessing that this refers to not only the SGI content itself, but also fan-made videos showcasing what the game would look like with an SGI-based Mario, as well as mods to actually play as Silicon Graphics Mario. It's honestly pretty unsettling, but it's also pretty interesting at the same time. Super Mario 64 2. Super Mario 64 2 was a sequel to Super Mario 64 that was planned to release in 1999, but never ended up making it past the development process. It was planned to release on the Nintendo 64 DD, which was a real Nintendo 64 console that included a disk drive, and little to nothing is known about its gameplay. The game was apparently planned to have Luigi and even multiplayer, but this ended up failing pretty badly, as well as the console that it was planned to be on. Hanging beneath Bob Bridge. In Bob on Battlefield, Mario is able to hang under the bridge near the spawn point of the stage. It's thought to be a glitch, and it probably is, and this video that I found from April 2009 shows off this extremely simple trick. Bowser's Dank Rave. Bowser's Dank Rave is a mini meme hack created by PyRDie1 in March of 2016. Popularized by people like Simple Flips, this was the first ROM in an ongoing series by PyRDie, and arguably the biggest change is that Mario gets replaced with Rosalina. The original image for the ROM is also pretty questionable. Level Select. The Level Select screen is a secret screen used by the devs during the game's development, and the selection screen can be accessed through a cheat code. This screen features an early logo for the game, as well as originally having 32 planned stages for the game. That's more than double the 15 levels that made it into the final game. Cannonless. Cannonless is an iconic speedrunning trick which involves skipping the cannon step in the star, blast away the wall. Normally, Mario would go inside of this cannon and shoot the corner of the wall away to collect the star, but this can be skipped by just running at the wall and hoping that Mario grabs the ledge. This trick is notorious for being the biggest run killer imaginable in speedrunning, and there's literally no way to get it consistently unless you do alignment setups. As shown with this hitbox demonstration, the reason Mario is even able to grab the star at all is because when Mario is grabbing a ledge, it puts his hitbox above the ledge, making him instantly grab the star. Who's filming Lakitu? That's a really good question. I have no idea. I'm guessing that this is some sort of speculatory topic because it does seem like grounds for an interesting theory, but I can say for certain that the Lakitu that we do see does have a purpose in the game, and that's to keep track of Mario's star count. But as for who's filming the Lakitu that's filming Mario, I have absolutely no clue. Game Over screen. The Game Over screen in Super Mario 64 can be a bit unsettling sometimes, and I think that this entry refers to not only its fairly creepy nature, but also that getting a game over in Super Mario 64 doesn't actually have any real consequences. The screen goes from having a red background with Mario's eyes spinning around, right back to a cheery blue background as if nothing happened. Bugged fire texture. When Mario gets burned, this fire texture appears behind him. The reason it looks the way it does is because the fire texture when Mario gets burned is actually a mistake in the game's code. And in March of 2020, Zoinknoise made a patch for this by fixing the coding mistake. The intended texture was meant to look like this. Haunted dirt texture. People in the Mario 64 community claim to see a face inside of this dirt texture as well as this other texture. Whether or not there's actually faces in these is obviously subjective, but something that is cooler than that is that a YouTuber named Phantomel actually managed to find the original source image for this dirt texture. But as for the faces, there's seriously nothing there, and this is just a case of our pattern-loving brains finding faces in things even as silly as a dirt texture. Broken paintings. If you've ever played Super Mario 64, you've probably noticed that a lot of the paintings for the game's worlds appear multiple times throughout the castle. And if you try to go inside of the duplicates, they appear to be broken. This, unsurprisingly, has bred some creepypasta material, but I think that the actual reason for duplicate paintings is due to Nintendo being clever and saving resources by just putting the same painting somewhere else. Test maps. The test map for Super Mario 64 DS is a really cool unused map hidden within the game files. This map has no real purpose other than for the developers to test warps, objects, collision data, and general game testing. This map, with the nature of the DS version, is seriously cool though. Ghosts don't die. In Big Boo's Haunt, on the first star, Go on a Ghost Hunt, whenever Mario kills a ghost, Big Boo delivers the message, "Ghosts don't die. Can you get out of here alive?" Blarg. Blarg has appeared several times throughout other Mario games, most well known for his appearance in Super Mario World. Blarg was planned to be in Super Mario 64, but the enemy unfortunately never made it out of the beta stage of development. An unfinished model of Blarg can be found in the game files, and this is footage of what he looks like in-game by forcing him to appear using a cheat code. Blarg was planned to be in Lethal Lava Land, Bowser in the Fire Sea, and Mario Over the Rainbow. Half A-Press. Half A-Presses were introduced by the A-Button Challenge by Panenkoek, and the term is usually only applied to the A-Button Challenge itself. This can be easily confusing for people, but I'll try and give a competent explanation. The term half A-Press refers to when Mario enters a stage while holding down the A button, allowing for a myriad of moves to be performed from the get-go without requiring the pressing of A while in the stage. The act of holding out a previous required A button press during the subsequent entrance of another stage or mission and maintaining it throughout the stage until a certain point or until the collection of a star can be really important. When holding down A, whether the A button was pressed before entering the stage or during the duration of the stage, the player is able to perform short kicks, swim in water instead of performing broad strokes, and is able to spin in the air. If you want a more detailed explanation of just exactly how this works, Panenkoek has made a wonderful explanation video for the star Watch for Rolling Rocks using the half A-Press. Big Bob-omb is nothing but a big dud now. In Bob-omb Battlefield, after defeating King Bob-omb, if you go and talk to the Bob-omb buddy, he will tell you that Big Bob-omb is nothing but a big dud now. Another interesting detail is that after defeating King Bob-omb, the ball pit then contains 3 bowling balls instead of the previous 2. The Bowser Room. The Bowser Room is a small, hidden room in Super Mario 64. The room is possible to get to by BLJing into a hidden warp above the waterfall outside of the castle, and when performed exactly like this, it takes you to this room. Except, this room isn't actually real. The image of the room that most people are familiar with was started by Chris from Oni Plays in June of 2017, when he mentioned it in a Let's Play video of Crash Bandicoot Warped with his friends.
I saw your fake Mario 64 hoax where he was just in a room looking up.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
How did you see that?
You sent it to me.
When?
You sent it to me like a year ago.
Whoa!
He's just looking through the window with Bowser's at the window.
I printed that out and I brought it to school and I said, "Look, it's real." I can't believe I sent you that.
Kasaris Misconception. Wet Dry World already has a rather interesting aesthetic, but the stage's skybox raises even more questions about the stage. And one of those questions was what location the skybox was actually from. People originally thought that the skybox was located in Casares, in Spain, and things like this now deleted tweet from Super Mario Broth is part of where this misconception came from. Wet Dry World's skybox is actually located in Shabam in Yemen, and this is the original image for the skybox. Yellow Cap Switch. The yellow cap switch is an unused object found inside of the game files. The finished game only contains 3 switches, which are the wing cap, metal cap, and vanish cap. According to the decompilation of Super Mario 64, the blocks that the yellow cap switch would have activated were intended to give Mario a Koopa shell if it had made it into the final game. Bowser broke the door. The door into the castle's courtyard is bricked up, as well as everything around the courtyard, as if it was broken through and then later patched up using bricks. This has led people to assume that Bowser could have broken into the castle through the back door in the courtyard and then just patched it up to fix it when he was already inside. But viewing this from another angle kind of makes this theory completely fall apart in my opinion. I think that it's just a purposeful creative decision from Nintendo to include bricks here so that the courtyard is maintained in a closed space. Though the bricks on the door itself is an interesting decision from Nintendo. Jolly Roger Bay Fog. In Jolly Roger Bay, the first time you enter the stage to complete the first star, the stage has noticeable fog in the distance as well as blanket fog going over the water. But after you exit the stage by completing the star, the fog literally disappears forever. Even if you replay the first star again, the fog just doesn't come back. The only way to get it to come back is if you start an entirely new save file. Nobody really knows for sure why Nintendo made it this way, but it's thought to be related to the idea of ghosts being connected to pirate ships. And if intentional, this is a really strange detail. Other Lakitu Bro. Just like with the earlier entry, Who's Filming Lakitu, I have no idea what this is referring to. I couldn't find a single thing about a second Lakitu brother in Super Mario 64, and I'm fairly certain that this is just a nod to the Lakitu enemy being the other Lakitu brother, because what the hell else would this be? During my research of this entry, what I did find was a video from Yoshi Electron from February of 2008 showing off a way to actually play as Lakitu by using a GameShark code, and it's just as funny as you would expect. Chief Chili Yoshi Dialogue. Normally in Super Mario 64 DS, it is not possible to enter the Chief Chili Challenge course using Yoshi. Try saying that 3 times. But if you do it anyway using cheats, you'll find that Chief Chili has special unused dialogue for Yoshi being inside of the course. It's uncertain why Nintendo cut this out of the final game. Parallel Worlds. This is actually supposed to be Parallel Universe, and this is mainly reserved for task-related things like 0 and half Apress runs, and if you want a far better explanation of this, Panenkoic once again has just a great explanation of it, but I'm going to simplify mine for the sake of the video. A parallel universe is an area in any map of Super Mario 64 in which the game creates copies of the geometry way outside of the level's boundaries. The player would normally never ever reach a parallel universe in casual gameplay. This is once again a very simplified description, but it gets way more complicated than just some geometry outside of the map. Big Boo's Secret Laugh. In Big Boo's Haunt, Big Boo has an incredibly rare chance to play a slowed down version of his normal laughter, and it's pretty terrifying to hear. The chance of his secret laughter playing is probably close to 0, and of all the years I've spent playing Super Mario 64, I've never noticed this while playing. Not even once. This is what it sounds like. It That Really You? This is a callback to finding Yoshi on the roof of the castle after collecting all the stars, in which Yoshi's first lines are, "Mario, it that really you?" This is a pretty embarrassing spelling mistake, but in Nintendo's fairness, there's really no other mistakes like this in the game. Please walk quietly in the hallway. In the hallway upstairs in the castle, there's a sign that reads, "Please walk quietly in the hallway." I don't think that the developers had any intentions of making the sign sound as ominous as it does, but I think it has something to do with the unsettling nature of the game that I talked about earlier, combined with such an ambiguous statement. Moto's Man. Much like with Blarg, Moto's Man is another enemy that was found in the game files due to the Nintendo Gigaleak. Moto's Man doesn't appear to be in any other Mario game, and his existence never made it past the beta stage of the game. This is what he looks like when you force him into the game using cheats. SMB3's World 4 is Tiny Huge Island. This entry pretty much explains itself. In World 4 of Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario can go into pipes and have the world size change, just like with Tiny Huge Island from Super Mario 64. Due to this similarity, people have speculated that these two worlds could be connected, but I think that Nintendo just reused an idea that they already used in a previous Mario game. White Rabbits. One of Mario 64 DS's secret stars is a star in which Yoshi has to collect 8 white rabbits, and upon collecting them all, the player receives one of the game's secret stars. There's not much more to this one. Mario 64 is Freemason Initiation. Super Mario 64 is a Freemasonic and Illuminist digital ritual. The game begins in this Masonic hall. There is the checkerboard floor, symbolic of the world of polarized opposites, the physical world on which the ritual is based. The coins in this game are actually pinnacles. They are the coins from tarot and occult symbols. In this game, you are very tight traveling into the earth in between the realms. The first map is I think you get the idea. This rather nonsensical theory is a monstrous copypasta with an origin that I can't really pinpoint. The repost thread on Twitter is literally 70 tweets long, so I'll leave a link to it in the description if you're seriously curious enough to read it. Ghoul Medal. The Ghoul Medal is an anomalous collectible item that can appear in Super Mario 64. It is often described as a token of sorts, usually with a boo or a skeleton engraving on it. This medal was believed to exist due to a sign found in Big Boo's haunt that says, "You don't stand a ghost of a chance in this house. If you walk out of here, you deserve a Ghoul Medal." Some personalized copies have a Ghoul Medal as an unlockable item, and when collected, it usually displays the animation when the player grabs a key. The one issue with this item, though, is that none of that is real. The Ghoul Medal isn't a real item in the game. The phrase Ghoul Medal is just a play on the words gold medal. It's literally not any deeper than that. Toad's literally trapped inside the walls. Toad has multiple instances of dialogue that allude to Peach, as well as almost everyone else being trapped inside of the castle walls. This is mentioned several times throughout the game, and it's always been grounds for speculation as to if there could really be anything inside of the castle's walls. This theory also connects the stained glass window of Peach to being a place where Peach could have been inside of during the entire game. The analysis claims that there's at least 20 feet of space between the two windows, but it's probably just down to the game's design more than anything. Delicious Cake. When you complete Super Mario 64, in the ending credits with Peach, she says,
"Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario."
Another thing this could also be referencing is a creepypasta with the same name, but I'm pretty sure this is a reference to the dialogue at the end of the game. Space World 95 Demo. Space World was an annual video game trade show hosted by Nintendo from 1989 to 2001. On November 24th, 1995, Nintendo unveiled the Nintendo 64 console at the 7th annual Shoshinkai Software Exhibition, also known as Space World. Also present at the convention was a demo of Super Mario 64, which is about 50% complete at the time. There's also a creepypasta that surrounds this demo with the same name, but the version shown off at Space World in 1995 is 100% real. And wherever these copies are, let's hope that they're being rightfully preserved. Womp King's remains become the tower. This one is obviously another conspiracy, but it just doesn't really hold a lot of weight. Yes, after defeating Womp King, the fortress does receive a tower in the later stars, but the idea of Womp King's remains being able to build a tower far bigger than him is just flat out wrong. The only argument that could really be made here is the remains being used for the foundation, but that's literally it. Killing Koopa the Quick. It is actually possible to kill Koopa the Quick, but it's probably not what you think. In Tiny Huge Island, Koopa the Quick can be raced just like in Bob-omb Battlefield to collect a star off of him after winning the race. But if you become huge by going through one of the pipes and then revisit his location, he becomes way smaller than Mario and can actually be crushed just like a normal Koopa. It is worth noting that this specific Koopa doesn't actually spawn a shell when you try to kill him. Kaze Emanuar. We've already talked about him, but Kaze is a well-known ROM hacker from Germany responsible for ROMs like Last Impact, Return to Yoshi's Island, and many more amazing maps. He's also responsible for mods like Portal 64 and Super Mario 64.
Naked Slick Games? I'm not sure. What? I'm busy. Right. Dude, I can't lay a hand on this dude. 'Cause he... I hate this dude. All he did was back up for his flipping line. Like everything of it.
da mucho complejo.